stand, remove your caps, face the American flag as we pay honor to America with the playing of the national anthem. So let's meet the players for tonight's matchup. First of all, the reserves for the Britton-Hecla Braves. Number 3, Alyssa James. Number 6, Addison Wade. Number 10, Jenna Werner. Number 11, Marissa Sumption. Number 14, Jaden Bender. And number 18, Ellie Feldhaus. And now the starters for the Braves. Sophomore, 5'7", number 2, Michaela Zelke. Sophomore, 5'6", the libero, number 8, Katie Freeman. Number 11, 5'9", number 9, Chloe Furman. Freshman, 6 foot tall, number 13, Gabby Burchill. Junior, 5'9", number 16, Cadence Howell. Junior, 6 foot tall, number 17, Ella Burchill. And senior, 5'7", number 20, McKenna Carlson. The Braves are coached by Emily Ribick and assisted by Megan Oshner. And now, I'm introducing the reserves for the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. Number 1, Olivia Giovannato. Number 2, Jenna Lindemann. Number 6, Brooke Lamley. Number 8, Megan O'Farrell. Number 11, Amaya Hayes. And number 15, Juliana Young. And the starters for the Panthers. Sophomore, 5'4", number 3, Kieran Roberts. Junior, 5'5", number 4, Sammy Bendix. Sophomore, 5'6", number 5, Kim Goins. Freshman, 6 foot tall, number 7, Olivia Holman. Junior, 5'9", number 10, Mally York. Junior, 5'11", number 12, Bryn Holman. And libero, junior, 5'4", number 20, Ellie Charlemagne. The Panthers are coached by Anna Swanson and assisted by Cheryl Zek and Becca Deering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Playoff Volleyball. Here tonight at GPL, we have the Britton-Hecla Braves versus the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. Starts for the Braves, number 2, Michaela Zelke, number 8, Katie Freeman, number 9, Chloe Furman, number 13, Gabby Burchill, number 16, Candace Ho, number 17, Ella Burchill, and number 20, McKenna Carlson. And starters for your Panthers, Roberts, Bendix, Goins, Holman, York, Holman, and Charlemagne. Braves start with the serve, and that serve, Bendix. York brings it back into play. Goins with a swing. That one comes across dugout and pushed across. York, Roberts sets up York. York with the push. Braves are there. Free ball. Doesn't quite make it across. 1-0. And 1-0 service for the Panthers, number 10, Mally York. And service here from York. That serve right at the libero. That one comes across. Goins. She hits it across. Tip at the net. And that's a kill for number 16, Candace Haug. Service for number 17, Ella Burchill. That serve into the net. 2-1. Substitutes coming on in for the Braves is number 6, Addison Wade, and checking on in for the Panthers, number 7, Olivia Holman. And Ellie Charlemagne with the serve. Her serve right at the libero. Set and push from the libero. York, Roberts up at the net. Holman with a swing, blocked at the net. And into the net was Holman. Tied at 2. Coming on in for the Braves, number 13, Gabby Burchill. And service for number 16, Candace Haug. That serve off the top of the net. Charlemagne is there. Roberts sets up Britt Holman. Britt Holman's got the swing. Britt Holman's got a kill. Three, 2. Roberts with the serve. Serve from Roberts. York. Roberts sets up Holman. Push. Haug is there. Push across. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Olivia Holman. Her swing takes the libero all the way to the back, and they're saying it's a lift. Kill for Olivia Holman. Another serve here from Roberts. Her serve. Set. Back to the libero. Her push is across. 4-3. Service is for number 20, McKenna Carlson. Serve from Carlson. Charlemagne. And a serve. Another serve here from Carlson. Another ace serve. Carlson with yet another serve. That one. Bendix. Roberts with the back set for Britt Holman. Her swing. And that's a kill. Britt Holman. Substitute coming on in for the Braves is number 14, Jaden Bender. And Britt Holman gets the kill, gets the serve. First serve towards the middle. Set from Bender. And that swing. Roberts is there. York with the pass for Olivia Holman. That swing into the net. Panthers substitution coming on in for the Braves is number 17, Ella Burchill. And services for number 2, Michaela Zelke. That serve at Charlemagne. Roberts to the middle. Bendix unable to get it across. 7-5. Another serve here from Zelke. Line drive serve. York. Roberts gets there and collides with Charlemagne. 8-5. Braves with some hard-hitting serves so far. Another serve coming on in. That serve, high arcing one. York, Roberts sets up York. York push. Braves are there. Set to the middle. That swing, and that's a kill. Number 13, Gabby Burchill. Another serve here from Zelke. That serve. That one is long. The second missed serve this game for the Braves. Substitutes coming on in. Megan O'Farrell for Olivia Holman. And for the Braves is number 11, Marissa Assumption. And service is for O'Farrell. Her serve to the right side. That swing comes over York. Roberts sets up Mally York. Her swing, and that's a kill. Mally York. 7-9. See if this can spark a little bit of a run for the Panthers. Megan O'Farrell with her second serve. Serve from O'Farrell. Goes to the left side. Set. Swing from the right side. Britt Holman is there. Roberts sets up Mally York. Her swing into the nets. Braves 9, Panthers 7. Charlemagne for O'Farrell. And with the serve is number 13, Gabby Burchill. Serve from Burchill, that one into the nets. Third missed serve of game number 1 for the Braves. 8-10. And Bendix with the serve.
Sammy Bendix serving for Great Plains.
Serve from Bendix, that one also into the nets. First missed serve for the Panthers. Substitute coming on in for the Braves, number 20, McKenna Carlson. That serve, line drive. Good pass there from Charlemagne. Roberts with a little bit of a miss hit, and the Braves capitalize. Kills for number 16, Candace Haug. Her second kill of game number 1. Braves 12, Panthers 8. Another serve coming on in. That serve, York. Roberts sets up Goins. Goins with the swing. Braves are there. Set to the left side. That swing. Charlemagne keeps it up. Another point for the Braves. Timeout, Panthers.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in South Dakota did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
And that's a kill for number 16, Candace Haug. Make that her third kill of game number 1. Another serve coming on in. That serve, that one is long. Make that the fourth missed serve for the Braves. Panthers 9, Braves 14. Service from Mally York. That serve. Libero with the set. Free ball hit across. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Britt Holman from the middle, and that's a kill. Great swing there from Britt Holman. Her third kill of game number 1. Mally York with another serve. That one right to the libero. And 3 ball hit from the libero. That one into the nets. 11-14. Service from York. That one going right at the libero. Set to the left side. That swing. Charlemagne with the dig. Roberts push. Braves are there. 3 balls push to York. Roberts sets up Holman in the middle. Tip. And there you go. There's Bryn Holman. Huge impact so far here in game 1. Responsible for 4 points all by herself. Allie York, another serve. That one, again, going right at the libero. Set to the left side. That swing. And that's the kill. Rolled off the top of the net. Point for the Braves. Substitution coming on in for the Braves is number 2, McKenna Zulke. Services for number 17, Ella Burchell. And that's serve. Bendix, York. And Bryn Holman hits it across. Set to the middle. Swing. Charlemagne with the dig. Roberts set. Bryn Holman. Push. Libero gets it. Push back on the second hit. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Bryn Holman. Her swing, and that's blocked. There's Cadence Haug with another one. Service coming on in. Charlemagne. Bendix. Bryn Holman gets it across. Line drive pass there. Olivia Holman checking on in. Panthers 13, Braves 16. Service for Ellie Charlemagne. Serve for Charlemagne at the libero. Set all the way back to the libero. Leaning back. Swing. Roberts push finds the back row. (14-16). Charlemagne with another serve. That's serve. Set. Push. York. Roberts sets up Bryn Holman. Her swing, and that's another kill. Bryn Holman. Ace serve there from Ellie Charlemagne. Tied at 16. Service. Push. Holman gets her left arm on it. Roberts, Holman, and make that another one. Checking on in for the Braves, number 3, Alyssa James. Here we go. Serve from Charlemagne. That serve. Set to the left side. That swing. That one into the net. Panthers on a 5-point streak, 18-16. And the Braves call timeout.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And Britton-Hecla with another kill. 19-16, Charlemagne with another serve. Set to the middle. That swing from James, partially blocked. Charlemagne with the great dig. Olivia Holman hits it across. Push, Charlemagne. Britton-Hecla with the back set. And into the net was Kyrie Roberts. And never mind, they're saying it was a double hit on that of the Braves. They're saying it was number 2, Michaela Zolke. 2016, another serve from Charlemagne. A serve. Panthers on an 8-point run. Serve from Charlemagne. Set. Swing from Zolke. Blocked. Britton-Hecla, have yourself a game. 22-16. Service from Charlemagne. Pass, swing from Zolke. That one finds the line. That snaps a 9-point streak of the Panthers. 22-17. Service from Haug. York. Charlemagne passes it over to Olivia Holman. Just mistimed it a little bit. Just mistimed her jump. 22-18. Another serve. Bendix gets there. And that push goes into the net. 23-18. The service here for Kyrie Roberts. Serve from Roberts to the left side. Set. And that swing. York is there with the dig. Charlemagne. Olivia Holman with a swing. Dug out from the Braves. Free ball. Two-hand push. Play at the net. York. That was Holman that tipped it across. York. Roberts. Britton-Hecla finds the sideline. Oh, and they are calling it a lift there on Britton-Hecla. Too good to be true. 23-19. We've got a 23-19. If anyone knows that movie quote, it's Monsters, Inc. Service coming on in. York. Charlemagne passes it up. Olivia Holman just passes it across. Set to the left side. That swing finds the line. 23-20. York and Charlemagne thought it was out. Must have just touched the line. Service into the net. 5th missed serve of game number 1. Substitutes coming in for the Braves, number 14, Jaden Bender. And Britton-Hecla to serve. Game point. That serve. Set. Swing. Dug out from Roberts. Going to be up at the net. Olivia Holman. Britton-Hecla. And free balls hit across. Roberts. Bendix sets up Mally York. Her swing and dug out. Set. Free ball hit across. Holman. Roberts sets up Mally York again. That swing, and that's a kill. Mally York seals the deal. Panthers take game 1, score 25-20.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical South Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities. They're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in South Dakota, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
Back from timeout. Service. Free ball. And that's a kill for number 17, Ella Burchill. Substitution coming on in for the Braves. Number 20, McKenna Carlson. Serve. Ace serve for number 9, Chloe Furman. Service into the net. 2-1. Ellie Charlemagne with the serve. Service from Charlemagne. Set. Swing from the middle is out. 2-2-2. Panthers 2, Braves 2, game number 2. Service from Charlemagne. Ace serve, Ellie Charlemagne. Make that Ellie's second ace of the match so far. Another serve. Set to the left side. And that swing from Carlson into the net. Substitution coming on in, number 2, Kaylin Zelke for Carlson. Serve from Charlemagne. Push. York is there. Robert sets up Britton-Hecla. That swings the kill. Make that Bryn's 5th kill of the match. First one here in game number 2. Service from Charlemagne. Set. Miscommunication from that of the Braves. Point for the Panthers. Service from Charlemagne. That one. And free balls hit across. York. Robert sets up Britton-Hecla. That swing. Blocked at the net. Recovered from the Braves. Charlemagne. Robert sets up Britton-Hecla from the line. That one just long. Panthers 7, Braves 3. Substitution coming in for the Braves is number 3, Alyssa James. That serve right at York. Roberts sets up Britton-Holman. Push. Braves are there. And miscommunication there from the Braves as to who was going to hit that second one. Substitution coming on in for the Braves is number 6, Addison Wade. And service from Roberts. Set to the left side. That swing is long from James. Nine three. Service from Roberts. Pass comes back to the middle. That swing into the net. Service from Roberts. Pass goes to the left side. Too much mustard on that hot dog. Even had a little bit of relish on that hot dog. Service from Roberts. That one just missed the line. Service on its way. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Olivia Holman. That swing tipped and finds the ground. Olivia Holman with her second kill of the match. Libero checks on in. That's Katie Freeman. And service for Bryn Holman. That serve. Pass to the middle. Swing from James into the net. 13-4. Bryn Holman with another serve. That one goes to the left side. Pass. Free ball from James. That one is out. 14-4. Carlson checks on in for Zelke. And another serve for Bryn Holman. That serve. Carlson. Free ball hit across. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Mally York. That swing off the top of the net. Set from Carlson. Swing from James off the top of the net. York keeps it alive. Point for the Braves. 14-5. Service from Carlson. Bryn Holman. Roberts sets up Sammy Bendix. And that swing almost gets the kill. Push doesn't quite come across. Megan O'Farrell checks on in for Olivia Holman. Kim Goins checks into the front line. And also checking on in for the Braves, number 14, Jaden Bender. Service from Megan O'Farrell. That serve. Pass from the libero, pushed. Panthers just 1.5 second short. Charlemagne for O'Farrell. Services for number 3, Alyssa James. Service from James to Bendix. York. Goins with the swing. Push. Charlemagne keeps it alive. Roberts. Good effort there from Charlemagne. Serve number 2 for James. That serve, Charlemagne. Roberts to the middle for York with the swing. Dug out. Set. Tip. York is there. Bendix with a high arcing tip to get it across. Set. Swing from the middle, partially blocked. And that's a kill for number 13, Gabby Burchill. Burchill's second kill of the match. Braves on a 3-point run here. Serve from James. Charlemagne. Roberts with the back set to Charlemagne with the swing. Set for the libero. Too much ketchup and mustard. Maybe even a little bit of onions on top too. And Sammy Bendix with the serve. That serve. Set. And that swing. Britt Holman with the one-hand dig to get it all the way across. What a play from Britt Holman. That swing. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Mally York. Her swing. Little long. Service for number 13, Gabby Burchill. That serve, York. Roberts with the quick little push. Braves recover. Bendix. Roberts sets up Mally York in the middle. That swing, partially blocked at the net. Goins brings it all the way cross court. Roberts, York just hits it across. Set to the middle. That swing into the net. 17-9. Mally York with another serve. Serve from York. Great play to keep it alive. That was Marissa Sumption trying to keep it alive off the serve. Braves unable to get it out of the net. Serve from York. Little long. Panthers 18, Braves 10. Substitution coming on in. Number 20, McKenna Carlson. And serves for the Braves. Number 9, Chloe Furman. That serve. Bendix. Goins brings it to the middle for Britton Holman with the swing. Play at the net. Blocked from Holman. Hit back to cross. Set. Holman. Tip. Point. Panthers. Olivia Holman checking on in. Service for Ellie Charlemagne. A serve, Ellie Charlemagne. I think that Ellie's third ace of the match. Service from Charlemagne. Pass goes to the left side. And that swing. York. Olivia Holman. Britta Holman just tips it across nonchalantly. That's push. York is there. Roberts sets up Bryn Holman. Her swing. Her kill. (21-10). Service from Charlemagne. To the left side. Push. Olivia Holman. Mally York brings it in play. Almost took out Coach Stirring. 21-11. Substitution coming on in for the Braves. James for Sumption. Service for number 17, Ella Burchill. Serve from Burchill. York. Roberts brings it back into play. Bendix hits it across. Pass. Set. Swing from James. York is there. Play at the net. Off the pole. Point for the Panthers. 22-11. Substitution coming on in for the Braves. Number 6, Addison Wade. Service for Roberts. That serve right at new sub coming on in. Third ball hit into the net. Service from Roberts. At the libero. Push. Holman. Roberts sets up Olivia Holman. She gets it across. Set to the left side. Swing from James. York with the dig. Roberts. Holman gets it across. Pass goes to the back left. Holman. Roberts. Holman. Kill. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Roberts to Holman has been on point today. Service from Roberts. We're at game point. Free ball, hit across. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Britt Holman. Tip. Who else? Britt Holman. Panthers take game 2, 25-11.
Are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in South Dakota knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? South Dakota needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Roberts, York, her push. Pass, swing for the middle. Holman, Roberts, York with a good effort to get it across. Set, swing. That one is long. Outside. Service from York. A serve. Service. Pass. That swing. Dug out from Charlemagne. Set from Roberts. Britt Holman with the swing. Finds the soft spot. Another serve here from York, her swing. Set to the left side. That swing from Carlson, and that's a kill. Serve here is for number 17, Ella Burchill. That's serve. Bendix, Roberts push. Freeman is there. Push from the Braves. Roberts sets up Holman. Panthers get it across. Charlemagne. Roberts right back to Holman. Dug out from Freeman. Set. Another swing. Another kill. Holman. Ellie. Charlemagne with the serve. That serve right at Freeman. Set. And that swing blocked. Holman. Service is in. Set. And that swing. And that's the kill for number 2, Zelke. Service. York. And point forward, Panthers. And Kyrie Roberts with the serve. A serve. James checks on in. Serve. And miscommunication from the Braves again. Panthers 8, Braves 2. Roberts with another serve. Serve from Roberts. What a play there from Freeman to keep it alive. Get the ball back over. Roberts, Bendix, Holman gets it across. Right at Freeman. Roberts, Bendix, Holman, kill. Nine 2. Service from Roberts. That's serve. And miss hit there. Coming on in for Britton-Hecla, number 17, Ella Burchill, for Addison Wade. That's serve. Free ball into the net. Kyrie Roberts on a serving spree. Set. And that swing. Dug out from Charlemagne. Roberts, Holman, tip. And Holman having herself a match here. 12-2. Service from Roberts. Pass. Push. York. Roberts sets up Holman. That swing. Brings it back into play was James. Set. Unable to get across. Timeout. Braves.
Teenager is tough.
There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do South Dakota's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play! Yeah!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Holman with the swing was blocked from number 13, Burchill, but went all the way across the court, out of bounds. Swing from Burchill. York with the dig. Charlemagne to Olivia Holman. Back set. And that swing, trying to find the corner pocket. Roberts and Bendix collide. All smiles and laughs. Everyone seems to be all right. Service for number 20, McKenna Carlson. Panthers 14, Braves 3. And that serve, ace serve. Another serve coming on in for Carlson. Bendix. Roberts, tip. Set. And that swing, blocked, goes over the net. Push, York. Roberts passes it to the other side, and that swing is out. Substitutes coming on in for the Braves. Number 14, Jaden Bender. Service for Bryn Holman. That serve. Set to the left side. That swing. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Mally York, who hits it across. Set. That swing. Had a little funky spin on it. Point for the Braves, 15-5. Service for number 2, Michaelin Zolke. That serve is long. 16-5. Megan O'Farrell checks on in.
Number 8 for the Panthers, Megan O'Farrell.
16-5. Service here for O'Farrell. That serve. Set. Pushes across. Roberts. Bendix sets up York with the push. Freeman set to the middle. Tip. O'Farrell is there. Roberts with the push. Point for the Panthers, 17-5. Another serve here for O'Farrell. Serve from O'Farrell to the other side. Set. And that swing. Dug out from Roberts. Bendix sets up Mally York. That swing. Set. Free ball comes across. O'Farrell, Roberts sets up Mally York. That swing. Too many onions on the hot dog. Service for number 13, Gabby Burchill. That serve. York, Roberts sets up Kim Goins. That swing. Kill for Kim Goins. 18-6. Service here for Bendix. Serve from Bendix. Outside. Substitute coming on in is Carlson. And services for number 9, Chloe Furman. That serve. Bendix. Roberts brings it back into play. Bendix gets it across. Set to the middle. That swing. Low long. (19-7). Service here from York. That serve. Tip. And it was a push. Lift, throw, probably a throw. Service here from York. That serve. Pass. Swing from the libero, and she gets a kill. Substitution coming on in for the Braves. Number 2, Zelke. And Burchill with the serve. That's serve. Bendix. York passes it to Britton-Holman. That swing into the net. 29. Serve from Ella Burchill. That serve. York. Roberts sets up Britton-Holman. That swing never went across. (2010). That serve is long. Olivia Holman checks on in. And Ellie Charlemagne with the serve. That one, a serve. 22-10. Service from Charlemagne is in. Set to the left side. That swing blocked from Holman. Bendix, York. Bendix unable to get there. Not enough mustard on that one. Serve from Haug. Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Britton-Holman. That swing. Dug out. Brings it back to play. Swing into the net from the back row. 23-11. Service from Roberts. That serve to the back row. Free ball hit across. Holman. Roberts sets up Olivia Holman. And Olivia Holman into the net. 23-12. Service. Charlemagne. Roberts right back to Olivia Holman. That swing. Set. And that swings. Dug out from Charlemagne. Roberts sets up Mally York in the back row. Push. Roberts. Olivia Holman to Britton-Holman. Kill. Britton-Holman. And we are at match point of this playoff match. Britton-Holman with the serve. Service from Holman. Set. And that's out. Panthers win the playoff match, 3-0. I just want to say thank you for everyone who has been here over the last year and over the last 2 years to let me commentate these volleyball games. It's been a huge privilege. Once again, Panthers take the match 3-0, and they move on to Warner. Thank you very much. Good luck to the volleyball girls on Tuesday over at Warner.
Some may see a sprinter. At the NFHS, we see a future leader already off to the races. Some may see a volleyball player.
Good hit! Way to go, girls! Woo!
At the NFHS, we see a spike in confidence that will help her achieve her potential. What else do we see? Musicians learning to march to their own beat. We're the NFHS, the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and activities in America, helping today's teenagers develop the skills they need to become tomorrow's leaders. And we see it happening in communities across South Dakota every single day. Learn more about the NFHS commitment to youth at nfhs.org. This message presented by the NFHS, the National Federation of State High School Associations.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
More and more these days, it feels like sports are losing out to hype. Who dissed who? Who signed the fattest contract? Who got busted for cheating? Lost 2 is the unique capacity sports have to inspire us, to unite us. Well, great news, sports fans. Sports are still being played for the right reasons. They're still as entertaining as they are character building. You just have to know where to find it. And you only have to look as far as your local South Dakota high school. You know, the place where the games are exciting, concessions are affordable, and the parking is free. Where the emphasis is on hustle and heart instead of hype. If you prefer real, honest-to-goodness sport played for all the right reasons, you'll find it at your hometown high school. High school sports. Games are being played this weekend at a South Dakota high school near you. Okay, everybody, who's in?
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.